Bonjour friends, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. We are out here today at Disneyland Paris. If you couldn't tell by the fantastic, fabulous, over-the-top French accent and perfect pronunciation there of my French. So we're out here at Disneyland Paris. We have come here for a few days just to check out the parks and really enjoy it and make the most of our annual passes, because it's essentially free for us, right? We've had some amazing interactions as we came in on the Main Street train station, and I'll put a clip of that in like after I finish this intro. We're just gonna really enjoy the parks for the next couple of days. There's a new show opening in Studios Park, and we've got an annual pass preview for that. It's sure to be a lot of fun. And we've got our special headband on, and we got this from Hong Kong Disneyland. If you haven't checked out our Hong Kong Disneyland playlist, I'll put a link down in the description so you can go and check that out. Minnie's already told me that she loved it. Thank you. Yeah, it's just gonna be a really cool, really awesome few days. So if you guys do enjoy the videos throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's head into the magic. So we've got a nice atmosphere here on Main Street. We're actually going to make our way firstly into the Emporium. We want to see what goods are available. Becky's pulling us in. Oh, sale. Sale, 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 sale. 70% off.
What is this?
70. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit throw to the Disney 100.
Might as well get it, hey.
Till the 1st of August. How much is it then?
Look at this water bottle. This is massive.
So it's €50 normally, which means it's now going to be €15
Oh my god.
for this blanket. This water bottle is huge. I am tempted by that. €30 is going to be €9.
Plus our discount.
Plus our discount on top of it for annual pass hold. Like 20%. You got some lounge flies here for 70% off as well. Wakanda Forever. Wow, real big discounts. Did you see some of those deals? Like lounge flies for 70% off. So they're like down from €100 to €30. And then we get annual pass discount on top of it. You can pick up a lounge fly for like £20. That's insane. Absolutely insane. We're just walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Really overexposed castle. Not bad. She's still pretty. I do really like the Castle of Magical Dreams in Hong Kong though. It's got something about it, but I like that whole entrance area there because the firework, the parade, the show viewing in front of the castle is like tiered. That was really nice to see. But you don't have the same size. This hub is just so much bigger than any that we see. There's going to be a parade in about 10 minutes or so. I think it's getting a little bit busy over there. It's happening on the speakers, you can hear it. Chers amis, move, basically. Move out of the road. Pizzeria Bella Note has been extended here down the end. This used to be the ice cream shop, and they've extended pizzeria down to the end here, and I'm pretty sure that end is themed to Luca. If you've seen Luca, I think it's a Pixar film. First time that Luca appeared in any Disney theme park worldwide, so that's quite cool. Still looks closed though. I don't know if we're going to be able to get in there later or not. A bit sad that we've lost an ice cream shop, but it was never open because of the weather. Look at this facade. It looks absolutely incredible, and we've got the clock that is just starting out. There we go. It's 11 o'clock. I don't know if it's like kind of half working or not, because the California one, and I guess I know the Hong Kong one did it as well, characters came around the outside because you've got a little door there just behind the light. So I don't know if it's kind of half working, half not, which is a shame if it's only just been refurbed and that's already broken.
The Gooster
Max
and Maxi Boy.
Pluto and Max. Pluto and Max.
Oh yeah, Pluto, sorry. He's a baddie.
And we've got Captain Hook.
And look what I've got.
And Becky got a frozen ice cream.
It's quite mini.
It's very small. It's €3.50. So we finished on It's a Small World. As you saw, we got Becky an ice cream. Not bad. That was a really, really good plus and up version of Small World. The ride just looked refreshed completely. Now, I don't know if these were here before, but there were kind of characters in there, but they weren't like the out and out, like, we're going to give you a full-on version of the character. It's kind of like a subtle version. Bit strange, but it was cool. It was good. Everything looked repainted. All the costumes looked brand new, and the ride just felt fresh, really. We're heading back into Central Plaza because Dream and Shine Bright, the parade for the 30th anniversary, is ending in a couple of months' time, and it's probably one of the best parades I've ever seen. So I want to get a perfect spot for it. If you haven't seen Dream and Shine Bright, I'll put a link up in the top corner so you guys can go and check it out. Phenomenal parade. That video was recorded literally the very first day the parade happened last year on the 30th anniversary. So we didn't know what was happening. We were a little bit all over the shop, but it was a very cool parade to see. So do go and check it out, and then come back to the video after.
To see your best moves, Donald.
Quand il s'agit de votre ami. Qui en fait this? I'm the genie of the lamp. I can see my dance if you give me a chance. Oh my yes, a party! Tea for everybody!
This is France! We actually just waited 1 hour to watch the Dream and Shine Bright parade. We were front row. You saw some of that footage. How freaking cool is it? Being right there as they're all dancing right in front of you. It's just, I'm gonna be so sad when that parade goes. It's fantastic. Baymax is gonna be sad as well. He was bobbing along to it. We're gonna go on Buzz Lightyear's laser blasters because Becky needs to be shown how to ride this ride. She thinks she can. She's gonna fail. She's gonna suffer the same fate on this ride as she did on Ant-Man and the Wasp Nano Battle. She thought she was gonna do it and she failed.
I think I won that, didn't I?
You won the first one because I was recording.
Exactly.
The second one you failed miserably.
So, cool story.
Domestic troubles.
Using the stolen battery cells to energize his secret weapon. Our mission is to find his robots and his secret weapon and blast them. Green Squadron will retrieve the power cells while the rest of you concentrate on those robots. You'll rendezvous at Planet Z. I will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. Battle stations. Set the reporting the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
So Buzz Lightyear Laser Blasters, today is the first day back after refurbishment, so it's good to see what they've done with the ride. Buzz is looking very fine today. He's looking good, clean, really up to date, and it shows that they've actually done a lot of work during the refurbishment. So we're going to get on the ride and see what it looks like inside and whether that's actually had a good upgrade or not. So we got 248 and 143. I think even though it had a refurb, there are a lot that were not working there, sadly. There were so many targets that were just not working on that.
That's why I just did so badly.
That's why Becky just did so badly, apparently. No, there were a lot. There's a secret target. I shouldn't tell you guys this because this is how I get such a good score all the time. But there's a secret target as you go through the black tunnel, and that wasn't working. We must have shot it like 6 or 7 times. No points from it. In the Zerg room, half the targets weren't working. You know, that's a high scoring room and just didn't get there. I mean, I think that's actually probably my worst score in a long time. Since we've been annual pass holders, I think that's probably my worst score. So I'm normally, like, that black corridor normally bumped my numbers up to like 400, 500,000. And I got 250,000, so. So the next attraction we're gonna do, and I'm actually very specifically saying attraction there because it's not a ride. We are going to go and visit Captain Nemo in the Nautilus because we've not done this one in, it's got to have been 18 months this has been refurbed, and very much looking forward. This was originally supposed to be a restaurant. There was a restaurant that was going to be underneath the plaza here. But here we go, we've got the Nautilus, which is 70 meters long, 8 meters wide, weighs 1,500 tons, and it's made of steel plate. So hopefully if you go down, that won't like implode or anything like that. But this has only just opened after a very, very extensive refurb. So let's see what it looks like now. Okay, here we go. We are about to step aboard the Nautilus. Got the treasure. Captain Nemo's quarters.
He's a tiny man on
He
a
is
tiny bed.
very tiny. Captain Nemo. And this is them plotting their journey. So this is from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And that's the Jules Verne story that was made into the film.
Like Tarzan's treehouse, but underwater.
It is, yeah, it's very similar to Tarzan's treehouse, but underwater. It's very cool.
Travel 35 kilometers per hour. Impressive for a turtle. But they'll have a hard time keeping up with the Nautilus.
Considérons-nous maintenant que c'est une course entre les tortues et le Nautilus?
There's no contest. The Nautilus can travel at speeds up to 43 knots, twice as fast as any turtle. And my ship has traveled 20,000 leagues under the sea, almost twice the circumference of the planet.
Le Nautilus est effectivement un vaisseau remarquable, capitaine.
The Nautilus is a masterpiece. My masterpiece. Open the iris.
Ouverture de l'hélice.
It would appear the Nautilus has company.
Des dauphins. Magnifiques. Ils sont réputés comme certains des mammifères.
So that was pretty cool, the Nautilus. I'm glad it's back open. I love these kind of just intricate walkthrough things that you have here in Paris. You've got this, you've got the walkthrough over by the castle where you'll go in Agrabah, basically. Agrabah, sorry. And it's just a lot cooler to have those little things that just eat people up and you don't have to queue for 30 minutes for. I'm a bit sad, there was in that iris, the porthole thing, there used to be an animatronic and that's been taken away for, obviously, screens. We're moving into the era of screens, it's kind of sad. But I'll put a picture in of what it used to look like so you can kind of see what it does look like now compared to it. And that was 18 months ago. It was a very intricate animatronic that was in there, so it's kind of sad that it's gone. Just leaving Discoveryland and going into Fantasyland, and we've got Mary Poppins, Bert the Chimney Sweep, and a couple of penguins. That's so cute. Just over here by the parade gates next to It's a Small World, you've got Pinocchio and Geppetto meeting to the right, and then over to the left you've got Pluto and Max, which is an odd pairing, but it's cool. I love how many characters they have out in Disneyland Paris. It's fantastic. We're going to go into Pizzeria Bella Note. So we've not been in here probably in about 4 years, actually. 3 or 4 years. I think the last time we came in here was my first time at Disneyland Paris back at 2019, before we were vlogging for you guys. The decor in here is really nice. The detail is fantastic. All the baskets on the ceiling. So that's the menu. You've got menu 1, menu 2, and menu 3. So you've got pasta, you've got pizza, and then you've got like spaghetti and meatballs, Lady and the Tramp spaghetti, with garlic bread and a drink. I think we maybe...
They all come with garlic bread and a drink as a meal.
Maybe...
Or garlic bread.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, they all come with So, oh, that one's lasagna or pasta. So made it into the Luca room. I quite like it. It's got a nice feel in here. It's quite airy. But part of me is like, you took away all of this ice cream shop for a little bit of extra seating, which is a bit sad. So we've gone for pepperoni Mickey pizza, Lady and the Tramp, spaghetti and meatballs. So we got the spaghetti and meatballs as a meal, and it came with spaghetti meatballs, garlic bread, and drink. And then we got that separately. I think in total, after past discount, it's 26 euros, maybe 24 euros, something like that. It was 24 euros and 65 cents. So I don't think that's too bad after past discount, really. But obviously you don't always get past discount, so pretty cool. I like the pizza. I like the shape of the pizza. Obviously, Mickey everything. That pizzeria from Bella Note was c'est magnifique.
It's the Queen.
Oh,
Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen.
On the main street.
Walking around Main Street, USA. So that was really good. It was really, really nice. We're just walking through the Central Plaza, and we are going to go now out of here, and we're going to go over to Disney Studios Park because we got our annual pass reservation for Pixar's Adventure or something it's called. I'll put down in the bottom corner what it's actually called. But we're very excited for this. This is the first public showing of it. So we're going to really, hopefully enjoy this. And then we'll stay over there for a few hours, ride some rides, then we'll come back here later for fireworks. So we're coming over here now in Walt Disney Studios Park. Studios. She's on it. She's on it. So actually, what I found out, I don't know if this is just a rumor. Basically, Studio One, which is this building just in front of us, that is closing next year for a whole year because they're going to redo the entire thing. They're going to redo the entrance, and they're going to take you in through like these kind of gates here, which is what they let you out at sometimes if there's like a big event here. So this is all going to close down, and then the whole exit area up here is also going to change as well. It's going to be like a new kind of promenade as opposed to just this, what it is. You know, it's a bit naff. It's not really a theme park entrance. It doesn't feel like you're walking into a world-class theme park, so I think they want to change that and make it so. So we're about to head into the very first public showing of Together, a Pixar adventure musical. Really excited for this. It's annual pass holders only for the next couple of days. So we've had to book online, and we're getting the queue and we're heading in just a second. So we've got the orchestra here. I'm not actually allowed to record any of this other than what you see right now. I've just been shown a sign, basically. So we've got some really cool games, really, I guess, happening on the side. It's Miguel, isn't it? Oh no, that's
Mei Mei.
Mei Mei, that's it, yeah.
Oh, Mei Len Lee.
From Turning Red. And then we've got a pretty good seat, actually. But yeah, as I said, no photos, no videos. We've been categorically told that is not a thing. So, I'm sorry guys, can't record for you, but I'll let you know what we think of it after the fact. Wow, we've just come out of Together, a Pixar musical adventure, and we got some thoughts. I think there's about 5 scenes in total, and they're really interesting scenes. You've got, I don't really want to give away spoilers in this. I think you do have to come and see it. So it'll be very
stats and things that make it cool, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got to be very careful how we say it. Obviously, with it being Pixar, what's the biggest Pixar property you know, right? So those are the main characters throughout. and they are what tie the show together. But then you have other elements being drawn in from different Pixar films throughout, and each scene is slightly different with tons of really awesome effects. There were elements in there where I was really struggling to understand where the set ended and the screen began. Just some really over-the-top sets as well, some huge set pieces.
And some like not stunts, but not far off stunts.
Yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, there's some child that's really really not happy now she's come out of the show. Obviously, she wants to go back in and watch it again. I do. I want to go back in and watch it again. And I think that's a telltale sign. If you want to come and watch it again, it's got an awesome soundtrack as well. Together is a song that they have released. I think you can find it on socials. You'll probably be able to find it on YouTube or something like that. I don't know if it's on Spotify and Apple Music, but it's definitely on.
They've got quite a good track record with songs, haven't they? Song releases.
Yeah, Dream and Shine Bright, Come On C'est l'Ami.
Yeah.
You know, Paris is really like, this is the place for entertainment, I think. That show with those set pieces was just fantastic. The character work in there, phenomenal. I was a little bit off with one particular character's movements, a little bit over the top, in my opinion. But I think overall, like as a whole, it was a fantastic show. There were a couple of little teething issues throughout because this was the first out-and-out public showing, and what Becky and I were saying is like, when you're doing rehearsals, you're not really going to be sat, you know, doing a Sheldon and trying every seat in the theatre as you're doing your rehearsals, right? So
I think there were some things that we saw from the top seats where we were sat that you probably wouldn't have seen at the bottom, but also, I don't know, just the way that sets moved and things like that you just saw. It didn't run flawlessly,
yeah,
but I'm sure that those are just teething problems.
Yeah, and they've got 2 showings of it today. They've got 3 showings of it tomorrow. This was the very first showing. You've got guests queuing up for the second one, and it was just great. So definitely recommend, if you get a chance, come and see this. It opened on the 15th of July, so when this comes out, it will have already been out. There will be spoilers out, but I do suggest staying clear of spoilers and letting yourself be surprised, because it is a lot of fun.
I think the other thing is, did we put any of the Hong Kong, could we film on that show? We couldn't, could we?
The storybook one? Yeah, we've got some bits and pieces in the storybook video, and it's got a very similar kind of
theme, I guess.
Yeah. This is about music and bringing your music together, funnily enough. That's the name of the show. So finding your sheet music, bringing it in and things like that. And the Hong Kong show had a very similar vibe of bringing pieces of the storybook in, and the characters from those storybooks would essentially, I guess, deliver that page to the main characters. So yeah, they've got very similar vibes. I think this has got a much better soundtrack because it's an original soundtrack.
Yeah.
Whereas the one in Hong Kong
was like
it completely ruined Happily Ever After, and then it had just the songs from the films. This does have songs from the films and whatnot.
But it's not like them singing the song.
No, not at all. And it's actually like a retelling of those in a way. They're sort of like remixed versions of the songs. So that's, I think, all we can say without giving much more away. We've been rabbiting on for a handful of minutes on it. But do come and check out the show. We seriously recommend it. So after coming out of Together, a Pixar musical adventure, we are going to head into Avengers Campus, go and ride Web Adventure, see if we can see any characters as well. I'm sure there'll be a couple of Marvel superheroes out and about, just parading around. This has been open a year at this point. If you haven't seen the land in its entirety, I will put a link up in the top corner so you guys can go and check that out. We do recommend it. It's actually a really cool land. personally prefer the California one, but I see the appeal of this one, and it's got web, so I'm fine with that. Whip. We got Ant-Man meeting and greeting over here just by the entrance. I wonder if we'll see any more. I wonder if Spider-Man's hanging about anywhere. Maybe Thor or Loki. I think the main problem with this land is it's very narrow. Here it's like a little bit of a pinch point. Pim Lab though, very good restaurant here. Quite reasonable price, buffet, all you can eat buffet restaurant. Would recommend going there. But Spider-Man Web Adventure posted at a 50-minute wait at the moment, but it does have a single rider queue, so we can jump into that. Alright, so we've just come off of Web. We did single rider on that because it's quicker. Single rider now posted at 25 and 45-minute standard time. And when you do single rider, you have to trust each other. You've got to really trust in each other that you're going to tell each other the correct score. So what you do is you have so much faith in the person and then tell them to take a picture so you know that they're not lying to you.
Well, when we came out, you did tell me a lie number, so why do you think we have to have evidence?
That's true, I did say the wrong number. But I got 177 and Becky got
218.
She got 218. And I have photographic evidence of it, so she isn't lying.
Well, someone in my car got 218.
Oh.
That's all you know.
Oh, touche, touche.
No, I the winner in my car.
So, yeah, I didn't win that one. I was concentrating on getting like particular ones, like the gold ones, I think like silver or greens or something like that. So I'm really concentrated on that. And then I think I'm like, I play myself because you can just go for, get as many of the low ones as possible, and that will give you a higher number. So you've got two ways of playing it if you want. You can be more accurate, or you can just really go over the top. Actually, that's actually how you win sometimes on Toy Story Mania, isn't it? Like you hit far more shots out than I do, but the accuracy is really low. Whereas
but then I never win Buzz.
No, that's true.
Because you can't just shoot and
my accuracy is like really good on Toy Story Mania. I'm on like 30% accuracy. Becky's on 20% accuracy or something, but like far more shots than I've got. But yeah, Buzz Lightyear, laser blaster, you have to get the target. So that's where she's not doing too well. So we've got a few more hours. It's 5:20 right now. Fireworks are really, really late in the summer at Disneyland Paris. They're on at like 11 PM, right? So we've been in the parks from about 10.
And we've got the fireworks viewing. So
and we've got fireworks VIP viewing.
So we don't need to be in the, we don't need to get an early spot.
Yeah, that's true. So we're gonna leave the park. We're gonna go hopefully to Hotel Cheyenne, have dinner there, or early dinner I suppose. It's 5:20. And then we're gonna come back later on, maybe do a couple more rides, and then watch fireworks from the special viewing spot. So I'll hopefully be able to show you guys like what we're having for dinner and stuff like that. There is a lot of buffets at Disneyland Paris. Everything's a buffet. So Cheyenne, I believe, will be a buffet. We've not had dinner there before, we've only had breakfast. So if you guys want to go and check out our tours and stuff of Cheyenne, I'll put a link up in the top corner so you guys can go and check that out. It's actually a really cool resort, to be fair. So we came to Cheyenne, as we said. Dinner was about 37, 38 a person. We got 15% AP discount on it. Table for two, walked up, 6 o'clock it opens. And we've got loads of food options here, but we've also got a cool barbecue option outside. So we've got sausages, we've got barbecue sauce, we've got potatoes, we've got corn, we've got kebabs, we've got all sorts. It's just cooking out here, which is great. It's a nice kind of vibe out here as well. Not really too sure what's going on because we've asked about plates like 3 times, and everybody's like, yeah, they're outside, and we can't see any. So we're gonna see what we've got. So we got Susie Wong's wok, and we've got little creations happening. Wok of pork, vegetable wok. We got little beige food section. Oh, she's going for fish bites. Ratatouille, green beans. You've got ravioli, pasta, bolognese. Beef stir fry. Doing corn in here as well. Mushroom stir fry, salmon, vegetables. And then you've got like the rotisserie section. Omelettes, you have fresh omelettes cooked for you. Cold cuts there and cold cuts there. And then we'll have a look at the desserts as well. Oh, look at them. The little sheriff one. We got some Woody chocolate flavoured donuts. We got Woody's cupcake. Really awesome food in here. Hey, Future Lee here. So we're going to have to split this video up into two parts because it's getting a little bit long in the tooth there. But that's the end of part one, and what a pretty awesome day it's been so far. Lots and lots of stuff happening in terms of seeing It's a Small World back after pretty extensive refurb. The inside of that is looking fantastic. We saw lots of characters throughout the park today as well, just wandering all over the spot. It was really a lot of fun. Dream and Shine Brighter, or Dream and Shine Bright, is just a phenomenal parade. I'm so glad that we stood there and watched it from that dead central spot looking down Main Street, because the cast there, the performers were just phenomenal. The main thing that you're there for really is the characters, but the actual dancers themselves really make that show something else as well. It's such a great performance. And then checking out the Nautilus as well, we really did enjoy seeing that back after its refurb for a long period of time. Now it's obviously frustrating for us that, you know, it's missing that animatronic, because that was a very cool animatronic, but these are the things that are happening around the park, so we just kind of got to get used to it. It's not changing anytime soon. And a few more things throughout the day. The Pixar musical adventure show was really cool to see. Reflecting on it a little bit, I wouldn't say it's like really super high up there as like the top show that we've seen, but we still really did enjoy the choreography, the music, and just the set design as a whole. I think if you were on the sides, your view wouldn't be as good because you'd see some little bits and pieces that you wouldn't want to see, but definitely a show that I think you should check out for sure. And then finishing off there with our early dinner at Cheyenne as well. Barbecue dinner, which is really quite good. It's pretty well priced as well. So, you know, if you can take a couple of hours outside of the parks to go and get something to eat at one of the resorts, we do recommend doing it. They're primarily buffet restaurants, but you get a lot for your money there if you can make use of it. Just don't overfeed and then go on the rides. That will really not be the one for you. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video throughout. If you did, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.